Valley Heights trailing Smith Center 21-8 in their first match at Dodge City as state volleyball tournament action gets underway on KNDY. We've got the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs with Dusty Dinas at Dodge City today on AM 1570 FM 94.1 as we head to Emporia with Max Blasky for Hanover Lady Wildcat Volleyball. Midwest Products, Bruna Implement, Blue Valley Technologies, Landall Company, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Citizen State Banks, Hanover Electric, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Googs in Hanover, B&W Electric, Main Street Market, Hanover Hospital, Hanover Housing Authority, OK Service, and Orville Juneman Construction, among our sponsors. We're about 10 minutes away from First Serve, Hanover Lady Wildcat Basketball, live on KNDY FM 95.5, KNDYradio.com, and on our free mobile app. Here's Max Blasky.
Good morning, volleyball fans. There's a chill in the weather, but inside White Auditorium here in Emporia, it is heating up. State volleyball action is about to get underway as the Hanover Wildcats take on Coldwater South Central in today's first matchup of pool play. Have an exciting matchup coming up between these two teams. Both teams coming in. Hanover, your 3 seed here in this tournament. Coldwater, your 6 seed. We're going to take a look here at the teams real quick. Of course, Hanover able to get out of their sub-state bracket with wins over Axtell and Wetmore, defeating Wetmore for the sub-state championship, 25-15, 25-13. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be bringing it right back to Emporia. We'll get starters here just before we get underway here on KNDY.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. It's time to get your hands on much faster internet. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Upgrade your Blue Valley Technologies internet speed now to the speed you need and get a $50 bill credit. If you're new to Blue Valley, you get 2 months free and everyone gets free installation on managed Wi-Fi. Visit bluevalley.net/raise your hand today.
The demand for Landall products is real. Landall's orders are overflowing for all 3 product lines. If you know of someone looking for an excellent career opportunity that offers stable employment and outstanding benefits, contact Landall Company in Marysville, 785-562-5381, or apply online at landall.com/careers. Positions available in Marysville, Waterville, Beloit. EEO, Vets, and Disability welcome.
Here at White Auditorium in Emporia, the Hanover Wildcats about ready to get underway against Coldwater South Central. We're going to take a look at starting lineups here real quick. First for Coldwater South Central, they come in as the 6th seed with a record of 25-13 on the season. They start 3 seniors, starting with Mackenzie Jellison, a 5'9 senior, Tori Mars, a 5'7 senior, number 8 Molly Murphy, a 5'8 junior, number 10 Isabel Hackney, a 5'4 junior, Gracie York, number 18, a 5'9 junior, and Cody Hurd, a 5'10 senior. So some experience on the Coldwater South Central team. Of course, they come out of their sub-state bracket with a record on this season of 25-13. Now looking at the number 3 seeded Hanover Wildcats, they come in with a record of 33-5. They will start Rihanna Rinson number 14, a 5'5 senior. Taven Stahlbaumer, number 19, a 5'7 senior. Anna Juneman, number 20, a 5'8 sophomore. Keegan Atkins, number 23, a 5'9 senior. Macy Hawley, a 5'11 senior, number 24. And Candace Shoddy, number 29, a 5'6 junior. We're going to take one last break. We'll be back here live from Emporia here on KNDY.
Just like
Lennox,
the area student
one
athletes,
less
Sat
thing
Brothers
to worry about.
Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Break out your best costume ideas for Goog's Bar and Grill Halloween costume party. This Saturday, the fun kicks off at 7 for a ghoulish good time. Prizes for best couple and best individual costumes. Drink specials all night and live music by DJ Bonzer. If getting into costume isn't your style, a full menu will be available, but the grill will be closing early so everyone can join the fun. Make Googs in Hanover the place to be this Saturday for their Halloween costume party.
And the place to be today is Emporia as the Hanover Wildcats look to start their repeat of their championship. Max Plasky here, joined Mike side by Hannah Kendall down in White Auditorium here in Emporia, Kansas. A lot of expectations for this Hanover Wildcat team coming into the season, of course coming off a state championship run in which they defeated Lebo last year. Lebo is back again this year, so possible rematch if Hanover can take care of their own sets. Here in pool play today, looking at pool play real quick, we are going to start off the day, of course, with this first game against number 60, Coldwater South Central. Then stay tuned as we will cover Hanover all day today. Their next set will be at noon against Greenfield Waterloo Griner, and then it will finish off the day against Attica at 3 o'clock. Looking at this Hanover team, they rolled through the TVL tournament and through the regular season, finishing their season with a 33-5 record. Heavy favorites to repeat this year again. Of course, returning a lot of seniors led by Keegan Atkins, a 5'9 senior. Also, 4 other seniors on this starter. Of course, Macy Hawley, along with Tatum Stahlbaumer and Rena Rensick. It's going to be a good game here today as starters are just getting introduced here at the net. You can tell by the excitement. We have a lot of Hanover fans. Of course, if you are wanting Valley High, tune in to KNDY 94.1. They are on our sister station. Of course, if you are listening in today, you can listen live online all the time. And, of course, download our app. We are just about ready to get underway here, the most exciting time of the season. It's a little chilly outside for an October volleyball game, but we are inside. It is nice and warm, and we are about ready to get underway. Looking at Coldwater Central, they have some height up here at the front line. Of course, starting 5'9 and 5'10 up there at the front. Hanover not to be outdone. Starting with Atkins up front, along with Shoddy, along with number 20, Juneman. 5'9", 5'11", and 5'6" will roam your front line here for starting out. It's going to be Hanover serving our right to left here. Number 19, Tatum Stahlbaumer, will serve it over left side. Coldwater swinging around left side. First shot is out. First point goes to Hanover. Good serve there by Tatum Stahlbaumer as she beat the back row for Coldwell Central. and got the first point on the board for Wildcats. There's a short serve, and it goes over the net, and a kill there by Hanover. Good reaction, lead by number 20 there, Anna Juneman on the front row. Serve went short, middle side, libero for Caldwell Central, put it up at the net, and an easy kill for Hanover as they come out an early, quick, 2-0 lead. It goes over to Coldwater Central, and Hanover gets the ball here. Short kill there by Atkins, and Hanover's out to a quick 3-0 lead. Good job by Hanover so far against the net here early on in this game. One block already right there, and 2 easy kills for this Hanover team. Quick serve over the net here, working right to 3 early on, and a mistake there by Caldwell Central. Number 20, Cody Hurd, could not get the handle on that kill. Hanover has jumped out to a quick 4-0 lead. Here's a lot of background noise. We do have 2 games going on here tonight. The other court is absolutely wild. Hanover fans are the same over here to our left. It's going to be Atkins with the kill. It's inside. Hanover out to a quick 5-0 lead. Have not got the chance to watch Hanover yet this season, but here early on in this set, they are just as advertised with 3 early kills and out to a quick 5-0 lead. It's going to be Coldwell Central swinging it over to Hanover. Atkins sets it up for Juneman there. Kill down, and we have a volley going. It's going to go back to Hanover. Set up there by Stallhammer. It's going to be Atkins with the kill, left side block, but saved by Caldwell Central. Back over to Hanover it goes. It's going to go back line, kind of out over here to Atkins again, flips it over. Long volley going on right now. Neither team wanting to give anything. Shot goes long for Caldwell Central, and that's going to be another point Hanover. A quick 6-0 lead here as Hanover has come out firing on all cylinders. Defense looking good against the net. Offense looking just as well. There's a wild set there by Caldwell Central, but they save it, get it over just fine. Bump, set, and here comes a spike for Atkins into the net. That's going to be the first point for Coldwater South Central. Good job by Hanover so far early on. That one just not able to get the handle on it as the first serve for Coldwater Central goes out of bounds, giving the point and the ball right back to Hanover. So Hanover keeping the pressure going here early on in this first match. It's going to be Atkins to serve it over to Coldwater. Going to be number 6, Tori Mays sending it back for Coldwater there. It's going to be a light tip there for Hanover. Good kill there by number 24, Macy Hawley, as that's going to force Coldwater to take an early timeout. Hanover comes up big, 8-1. We'll be right back here on KNDY.
As a producer, you wear a lot of hats, from livestock expert to machinery and crop expert. For ag lending expertise, you can count on us. We'll help with the loans you need for livestock, seed, and equipment. So when it comes to ag, talk to us. Like you, our field is agriculture. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you can always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Back here at White Auditorium as Hanover has jumped out to the early 8-0 lead. 2 big blocks by the front line of Hanover. I believe that was number 24. Macy Hawley, she has been all over that front row so far this morning on the defensive end. Quick game out, 9-1. Of course, on our sister stations, Valley Heights has dropped their first set, but they are still going. Dusty Dinah's has that call, 94.1, AM 1570. And, of course, online, live all the time. And if you haven't done it already, download the app. Wonderful app. You can hear us everywhere you go. Hanover getting an early kill there again as they have jumped out 10-1, and there's going to be a ball and a dive there by Atkins, and not quite able to get it as a tip is going to go point over to Coldwater Central. We have our first substitution of the game as Grace York comes out and Logan Patterson comes back in. She is a 5'7" freshman for Coldwater, and she will serve it away here to Hanover. Hanover on setting here to the right side, fans to the left. It's going to be a kill there. Tip and good. That's going to be a kill for Anna Juneman, her second of the game already. 5 early kills here for Hanover as they've jumped out here quickly, 11-2 here in this first set. It's going to be Juniman back to serve again as Coldwater volleys it around. Long set. It's going to be set back row by Atkins. Set up there by Stahlbaumer as Hanover gets another kill. So far early on in this game, Hanover has taken offensive control of this front line, jumping out 12-2 real quick here. It's going to be Juniman back to serve again as she sends it over to Coldwater. Block at the net by Hanover. Tip, and it's going to be point Hanover again. 13-2 early on. The front line of this Hanover team is to be expected and to be advertised. Juniman serving it back over to Coldwater. It's going to be a quick set two-hitter over to Hanover. It's going to be 14 here near side. Rinson with the kill, but blocked by Hanover. Back over. Hard kill, but it's going to be out. Point goes over to Coldwater. So far, good setups now by Taven Stahlbaumer, our setter today. She's doing a fine job setting up all these kills already early on in this game. 6 kills for Hanover, and if I haven't mentioned it already, the front line defense for the Wildcats came here to play today. There's going to be a long set back and not quite able to get it over the net was Atkins, as now Coldwater has scored 2 unanswered. Still setting 13-4, though, here early on in this first set. Coldwater back to serve. That's going to be Hurd sending it over. It's going to be a kill there, or kill attempt by Hawley as it's volleyed around by Coldwater. Sets it back up for Hanover. Here near side, Hawley again, down, block, and good point Hanover. Macy Hawley with another kill and another setup and assist there for Anna Juniman. She has 6 early on in this game. It's going to be Atkins back to serve for Hanover. Sends it over. Quick volley back over by Coldwater. Set up here near side and a little flip over. Coldwater getting a chance here to get a point. Front line of defense blocked at the net by Hanover. Point Hanover again. Net violation by Coldwater. The number 3, Mackenzie Jellison, went over the net as that's going to give another point to Hanover. Substitution for Coldwater as Hackney comes out and Mars will come back in for Coldwater. Hanover out here to another early 15-4 lead. Make that 16-14 on the long kill attempt by Coldwater as this Hanover team has come out ready to play this morning. Of course, looking to get back to the state championship again this year. Opportunity and won it last year and wanting to do the same here again in Emporia. It's going to be set over to Coldwater, but just out of bounds by Hanover. Point going to Coldwater. 16-5 here early on in this set. Defense so far for Hanover standing tall, especially front of the net. It's going to be sent over. Atkins with the bump set and a spike here, close side. Rinson gets it over. Good save there by Coldwater. Back over to Hanover. Hanover up, set up by Rinson. It's going to be a kill back line by Atkins, and that one's just going to go out. Second time today so far they've tried that back row kill try, just out of the line of the out-of-bounds line there, not quite able to get it in as Atkins sent it out of bounds. It's going to be Hanover setting up. Here we go, another backline kill, gets it in over to Coldwater, and that's going to go out of bounds, point Hanover. So far early on in this game, I want to say Coldwater has kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. About 3 or 4 mistakes, some missed hit balls, and 2 balls that have went out of bounds has led to 5 easy Hanover points. There's another one off the arms of the libero for Coldwater. That's going to be an ace. Our first ace of the game goes to Macy Hawley, the 5'11 senior, as she is back to serve again. Coldwater setting it up, sending over to Hanover side. Good set there by, I believe that was Shoddy. Sends it over to Hanover, and it's going to go off Coldwater and out of bounds again as Hanover continues their push here. 19-6 early on in this set for Hanover leading. Of course, coach for Hanover is Melissa Hawley, assisted by Becky Brunette and Morgan Juniman. Done a great job here with this team this year, looking to get back to the state championship, and having fun they are as they've jumped out 26. We're going to take another timeout as Coldwater needs one. We'll be right back here on KNDY.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call KNDY Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Back here in Emporia as senior Keegan Atkins gets another kill on her line today. As Hanover coming out offensively on fire as they has jumped out early here, 21-6. It's going to be number 24, Hawley, back to serve as South Central sends it back to Hanover. In the middle, set up there by Shoddy, and a tip over, good by Atkins. Known for her power, but a little finesse on that one as she dropped it in right over the front line of South Central. Now moving it up 22-6 as Hanover's rolling here early on in this first set. Going to be Macy Hawley back to serve there. Coldwater hits it around and back over to Hanover. Chance here to extend this lead. It's going to be Atkins with another tip. They're holding that back line, and that's about the second or third one she's sent right over that front line for an easy another point. 2 more points here. Hanover takes this set. 23-6. Hanover leading Coldwater South Central early on here in the first match of the day. Good block there by Atkins, but landing on the Hanover side. Point going over to South Central. Good set and serve there. That was number 20 for South Central, Cody Hurst, as she was able to get the ball past this Hanover defense, get a point for Coldwater. Impressive player, 5'10" senior there with a lot of power on that one. Serve goes into the net for Coldwater as Maris can't get it over. That's going to be an easy point to Hanover. Looking to close it out here are the Wildcats. 24-7 early on here in this first set against Coldwater South Central. It's going to be Rinson back to serve. Coldwater sends it back over, blocked by Hanover, but Hanover gets it set up. Juneman sets it up here near side to Atkins. Atkins down still. First set goes to Hanover. Good job there by Hanover today in the first set, 25-7. We'll be right back here after a quick break here on KNDY. Hanover able to take the first set here at State as they defeat Coldwater Central in their first set of the night, taking the easy 25-7 win on that set. Across the way, we have a good game going on. I'm not exactly sure who's playing, but we got a 15-9 game over there. That's a close game. Looking like St. John's Stitsons. Of course, the other teams here are Attica, Beloit, St. John's Stitsons, Garnfield, Wheatland, Renner, Hutchison Christian Central, Inglis, and of course, last year's opponent for Hanover is Lebo. So we're going to take a quick break here in between sets. We will be right back here on KNDY 95.5.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
Back here in Emporia, as South Central was able to get the first point of this second match. Of course, Hanover coming out, dominating that first set, ending at 25-7 just a moment ago. It's going to be kill try here near side for Duneman as it goes back over to South Central. It's going to be Shoddy setting it up for Duneman as she goes outside, just outside the lines there for Duneman. First two kill attempts so far, not where they need to be for Hanover. Looking to come out of the second set defensively with some energy. Had a lot of energy. That first game, of course, started off great defensively. That front line of Hanover played very well, very effective, and that led them early to that 25-7 set victory. First kill of this second match goes to Keegan Atkins. It's a powerful right-hander here near side. Scoots it down the near side line, just inside, able to get a point as Hanover second on the board here, trailing 1-2 early here in this set. Short serve there by Hanover, but South Central able to get it over to the net. It's going to be Juneman setting it up far side, back over. That was Stahlbaumer to Juneman as it went off the hands of a Coldwater Central player, but back over to Hanover point Coldwater. So Hanover trailing here early on in the second set, down 3-1. It's coming out real hot on that first one. Of course, Coldwater getting a chance here first on the offensive side. That's going to be Patterson sending it back. It's going to be far side Atkins. She sends it back row for South Central. Kill attempt, no good, long for South Central. That goes out of bounds. We're now setting at 3-2. South Central leading Hanover as it's going to be Atkins back to serve for the Wildcats. Goes back row for Coldwater, sets it around far side, a little flip short. Save there by Hanover. Great save there by Macy Hawley as she hit the deck middle of the floor on a short kill attempt there. That ball's going to go just out of bounds, about to hit Renan Rinson. Look on her face. Of course, if you played volleyball, you know that feeling when you thought you were going to hit it and it just misses you, goes out of bounds. So point Hanover. We're all tied up here in 3. Short serve there by Atkins. Short return by South Central, but Hanover sets it up. It's going to be Atkins mid-center kill, but that's going to go out of bounds. Not quite able to get those backline kill attempts down for Hanover early on in this game. Needing to bring it a little bit more touch on that. Able to get some over the first row with some lines early, but not there on that one. Serve goes awry for South Central as that's going to be another point Hanover as we are tied up here 4-4 early on here in this second match. Of course, Hanover took the first match 25-7 with a convincing win early on, and a great block there by number 24, Macy Hawley. There was no one. She was the only one there standing at that net, and she got a ginormous block. Talked about the front line of that defense. She is leading it here today for the Wildcats as she has 5 blocks already early on here in the day. It'll be interesting to watch her play throughout this tournament here today and tomorrow. Good volley going on here between the two teams. Central's going to send it over, and it's going to go into the net. Point Hanover as they have extended their lead 6-4 here in this second set. That defense for Hanover, keep talking about it all night. Coldwater South Central just not wanting to really challenge them at the net, doing some back row kind of kills, trying to flip it mid-center to the dead part of that defense, not wanting to challenge the Wildcats at the net. There they do, and there it goes into the net. I think that's getting to them as that's back-to-back kill attempts there by number 3, Mackenzie Jellison, as she's not able to get the handle on it, kills it into the net. Hanover leading early here 7-4. Serve goes over, short over the net, barely got it over, but did indeed. It was Juneman. That's going to be out of bounds. Another point Hanover as they are starting to click just a little bit more. Interesting observation here. Coldwater South Central has subbed about 3 or 4 times already. Hanover going to stick with their starting 6 here in both of these sets. It's going to be a little flip kill attempt there by number 24, Macy Hawley, as she gets another one. The senior with her 4th kill on the day. Good setup there by Juneman as another little soft flip to the middle of that South Central defense is able to yield another point for Hanover. And there's a mistake there on South Central. Cody Hurd, I think the term is push the ball. So that's going to be another point there for Hanover as they've jumped out early now. 10-4 here after trailing 2-0 early on in this second set. It's going to be sent over to Coldwater. It's going to be a kill attempt there by Jellison, and that's going to go out of bounds off the back line. And we're going to have another timeout by Coldwater South Central. Hanover leading here 11-4 early on in the second match. We will be right back here on KNDY. Early on here in this second set, the Hanover Wildcats have jumped out to a quick 11-4 lead. Going to take a look here at some stats so far. Been talking about the defense, and I feel like I'm going to be talking about that all day long. The front line of the Hanover Wildcats has come here to play, as Macy Hawley already has 5 blocks here on the day. Another one added in by Keegan Atkins, both seniors. Of course, the senior-led team here by the Wildcats, they start 4 of them and 1 junior and 1 the lone sophomore, Anna Juneman, in this line. But a senior-led team looking to get the second ring in 2 years for the Hanover Wildcats. It's going to be Juneman back to serve here for Hanover. Of course, working right to left here. As we sat here in White Auditorium, beautiful day for volleyball. Of course, if you're looking for the Valley Heights Mustangs, they are on our sister station, 94.1 AM 1570. Dusty Dines has that call out in Dodge City. Last I checked, the Valley Heights dropped the first set in the middle of their second set playing right now. Here in Emporia, the Hanover Wildcats easily took the first set of the day, 25-7 against Coldwater South Central here behind the defense of their front line. Here in second set, they have jumped out after trailing early 2-0. They have jumped out to a 12-4 lead, and that kill is going to go just out of bounds there by Macy Hawley. Looking at this Hanover team, a lot of power on that front line, but they haven't really needed to use it as they've just been able to sneak it past the front line of South Central for some soft kills early on. It's going to be back row Atkins. Here's another one of those kill attempts. That's going to go just wrong as she's not able to put it down there. That's about, I keep reiterating, about the third or fourth one of those Hanover has tried between the girls. One of those back line kill attempts. The serve goes out of bounds for South Central. Point swings over to Hanover. Hanover jumping out now 13-6 as Coldwater will make another substitution here. It's going to be Shoddy back to serve for Hanover. A dead floating ball there as a kill attempt by Coldwater is snuffed out at the net by Hanover. Back it goes and back over to Hanover. Quick moving game here in the second set. Second kill attempt there by Hawley was no good. Good volley going on between the Wildcats and South Central here. South Central looking to get the kill, flip over, taken in by Renton. Good block there by the Wildcats as they set it up on defense again. Blocked there by Hawley, but it just went off her arm and point South Central. Had a real good volley there, both sides not making any mistakes. That block attempt would have been good, but just went off the left forearm of Macy Hawley there, sneaks over right in front of us. As point is going to go South Central on that call. Serve goes into the net, and point goes right back to South Central. Looking at South Central, Coach Sydney Snyder not too happy with her team so far early on in this game. Facing this Hanover team, you can't have those mistakes. You get a point, and then you give it right back on the serve. Hanover has doubled up South Central. Has a big kill there. I believe that was Keegan Atkins. Her second here on the day has pushed this lead 15-7 early on here in this second match for Hanover leading. Hawley's going to set back to serve again here, right to left as we look at it. Libero for South Central takes it. Kill attempt by number 18, York. Gets it over. Hanover saves it into the other court, but gets it back over, and that's going to be a kill, or a point for Hanover as the South Central defense just froze. She hit that from almost the other side of the court. Of course, White Auditorium down here in Emporia split into two courts watching as state action is going on. As that ball's going to be an ace. Just barely snuck in there for number 24, Macy Hawley. Good serve there as that's her second on the day. 3 already for Hanover early on between these first two sets. When I tell you that was right on the line, that couldn't have got any closer. If this was a tennis match, they would have had to pull out the instant replay. That one, South Central, no one wanted to find it. It's going to be a second straight ace for Hawley as Hanover has jumped out, extending the lead here, 18-7. Early on in the second match, looking to finish this here in 2 sets. It's going to be South Central's York setting it up, and a block again by, I believe that was Atkins, as South Central is forced to take another timeout. Hanover jumping out 19-7. We're going to take one more break, but we'll be right back here on KNDY.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Back here in White Auditorium, Hanover has jumped out to an early 19-7 lead here, looking to end this match, winning the first set 25-7 and up 19-7 here in this one. On our sister stations, the Valley Heights Mustangs dropped their first match of the day, 25-12, 25-17, so they will start their second play here in just a little bit. Here we have another kill for Keegan Atkins, as she's already up to 10 so far early on here between the first two sets, as Hanover has jumped out 20-7. As it's going to be Hanover sending it over. That's going to be number 14, Rihanna Rinson, as we're going to get a net violation on South Central as Hanover jumping out here. South Central just not looking like they were ready to play in this game. I'm going to be honest with you. Kind of deer in the headlights look, and Hanover has taken full advantage. Of course, jumping out early, winning that first set 25-7, and now jumping out here 21-8, taking care of it here in the second set. Serve there by Hanover went into the net, so point goes over to South Central as a bullet of a serve goes over, taken by Atkins. She gets it down, but out of bounds, point going over to South Central. The libero there for South Central, can't tell her name, but she has got a live arm on her. That ball went sailing over the net. There goes another one right into the face of Atkins, but gets it over, and that's going to be number 14, Rinson, sending it over for the Wildcats. Volley here by South Central as Hurd sends it out of bounds for South Central. Point going over to Hanover, extending their lead here 22-19 early on in the second set, looking to finish off Coldwater Central. It's going to be Rinson back to serve. Good serve there, sent back over. It's going to be Saldalmers and Atkins near side, but sent back over. Right again, we're going to go Shoddy to Atkins, blocked at the net, but point anyway. If you don't succeed once, try again, as they went back to Atkins here near side. The powerful right arm of Keegan Atkins got another kill for her on the day. It's going to be Rinson still back to serve here as Coldwater is going to send, South Central is going to send it back over the net. It's going to be Shoddy setting it up here near side. Flips over the net, actually, and points Hanover. So not what they were kind of planning on that one, but just able to sneak it over the net and extend this lead. Game point here for Hanover, serving 24-19. It's Rinson back to serve. Rinson sends it over South Central with a good volley. Set up far side by Hurd. Blocked at the net, and it stays inbound. So we're going to extend this game just a little bit longer. About 2 or 3 times here so far today. Talked about it early on. The defense of Hanover, especially at the front line, playing good. The dotted block just not able to get it down. We're going to go set up middle side. Atkins still send it home Hanover. Hanover wins this second set of the night, 25-10, as they handle Coldwater South Central easily here in their first game of full play. So the number 3 seeded Hanover Wildcats defeat Coldwater South Central 25-7. 25-10. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on KNDY.
Soil is the very foundation of farm life. Conserving it is an important aspect of a successful operation. Orville Juneman Dozer Services is here for that important factor. They will build the terraces to maintain your soil resources. They will dig out the ponds for the care of your herds and create the waterways to control the flow of water away from your carefully maintained fields. Orville Juniman Dozer Services has all the trucks and equipment to be your ally in preserving the groundwork of your business. Give them a call today.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
If you're in the ag business, you need a financial partner that understands it. We have years of ag business experience, but we make an extra effort to get to know your operation. We make all our loan decisions locally and even offer on-farm visits to learn your business firsthand. We know ag business, your business. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Back here in Emporia, Kansas, as the Hanover Wildcats have started their march for back-to-back state champions in volleyball, easily taking care of the 6-seed Coldwater South Central, 25-7 and 25-10. A two-matcher here early on here in Emporia. Going to look here at some stats here real quick. Caden Stahlbalmer had a heck of a day with some assists. She's already had 12 early on between the two sets. Number 29, Candace Shoddy, pitched in 5 as well on that set. Looking at kills, and to be expected, they went to Keegan Atkins early and often as she ended the first two matches with 11 kills, as number 24, Macy Hawley, also pitched in 4 as well. Macy Hawley also with 4 blocks on the day, as her and Atkins have patrolled this front line early on for Hanover, and that's going to be something to watch here as this game progresses. The defense for Hanover was on their key, and so was the offense. They were looking good. 3 early aces early on for Macy Hawley, as she is a stat sheet stuffer early on in this game. Anna Juniman also getting in on the action with an ace early on in that game. And 8 digs total for the Hanover Wildcats, as they're getting on the ground, getting dirty, and they know what it means and what it takes to win a state of volleyball championship. So we're going to take one more quick break here. We'll come back. We'll preview the rest of Hanover's play here this afternoon. But we'll be right back here for KNDY Radio 95.5.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Just like the area student athletes, Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. It's time to get your hands on much faster internet. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Upgrade your Blue Valley Technologies internet speed now to the speed you need and get a $50 bill credit. If you're new to Blue Valley, you get 2 months free and everyone gets free installation on managed Wi-Fi. Visit bluevalley.net/raise your hand today.
Break out your best costume ideas for Goog's Bar and Grill Halloween costume party. This Saturday, the fun kicks off at 7 for a ghoulish good time. Prizes for best couple and best individual costumes. Drink specials all night and live music by DJ Bonzer. If getting into costume isn't your style, a full menu will be available, but the grill will be closing early so everyone can join the fun. Make Googs in Hanover the place to be this Saturday for their Halloween costume party.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call KNDY Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Well, to be expected, Hanover came out fast and furious in that first game, 25-7, 25-10, as they defeated Coldwater South Central in their first set of the game. Of course, coming up later on this afternoon, don't go anywhere. Second match, for Hanover is set to kick off at noon. That'll be against number 7, Grainfield Wheatland Grindler, as they come in with a record of 25-14, of course, setting at the 7th seed. Hanover Wildcats, the 3rd seed, coming out, taking care of Coldwater South Central easily in that first match. But like I said, don't go anywhere. We'll have your coverage of the Hanover Wildcats going on all day down here in Emporia. We'll take a break. We'll be back here this afternoon. I'm Max Blasky, joined Mike side by Hannah Kendall. And, of course, you are listening to KNDY Radio 95.5.
And our continuing coverage of the Lady Wildcats, a service of the Main Street Market, Hanover Hospital, Hanover Housing Authority, OK Service, Orville Juniman Construction, Midwest Products, Bruna Implement, Blue Valley Technologies, Landall Company, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Citizen State Banks, Hanover Electric, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Googs in Hanover, and B&W Electric.